Hello students, my name is Dr. Harold Crook. I'm your professor for English 261 Mythologies. This is a brief recap of the lecture given on Tuesday, January 21st. So just use it for review. Welcome to the class. Our class, of course, is Tuesday and Thursday, 9 to 10:15, Administration Room 12. You see my email here, hcrook@lcsc.edu, and my phone number. My office hours are in 309A Spalding Hall, Monday and Wednesday, 9 to 10:15 and 2:30 to 4, and also by appointment. So please come and use those office hours. I look forward to working with you. Remember that our academic deadlines are as follows. Last day to register drop January 27th. Last day to drop without a notation on your transcript is February 10th. And the last day to drop with a W or to withdraw from the semester is April 10th. Your syllabus is on Blackboard, so read it and know it. You're responsible for the material there. And also a schedule for the entire class, plus readings and assignments are on Blackboard, and we'll come back to that in a little while later. This is our textbook, Thury and Deviney. This is the 2013 textbook edition, but if you were able to get a hold of the 2009 edition, it might be okay for you to use that instead. It will be much less expensive than this one. It's an excellent, excellent textbook. Both editions are. But here is the schedule of materials that we're going to go over in this class. Of course, today, the 21st, we're introduction to the class. On the next class on Thursday, we'll talk about chapter 1, and then onwards chapters 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, and 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Then we jump to 19, 20, 21, 22, jump to 24 and 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then jump to 38. At the end of the last week of the semester, we'll have oral presentations, and there is no final exam. So if you look at the textbook, edition 2009, you may find that it covers all of, or almost all of the chapters that you need for this class, so you could go possibly with that earlier edition, which would be much less expensive for you. Why no Native American mythology? Well, I had to make a choice. There are 46 chapters in this book, and we're going through them at just about one chapter per lesson. So because we have English 473, which is Native American oral literature, and hopefully that's going to be offered this coming fall, maybe. And we also have English 474, Native American written literature. Since we have two classes covering Native American literature, I thought I would pull I would not do the Nez Perce, I would not do the Native American mythology in our book. However, I really encourage you to consider choosing to do the Native American material for your final project. There are excellent chapters on that, and you could use them or any of the other chapters that we're skipping. Assignments. So no, we don't want the assignments to be fierce like the scorpion in Clash of the Titans. Nothing of the sort. There are going to be between 7 and 10 reading quizzes, and these are to encourage you to read the material carefully. Those should be quite easy as long as you've read the material and paid attention to it. 5 to 10 points each. There will be, again, half a dozen or so short essays at 10 to 20 points each. There will be 2 content exams. They won't be super duper hard. It's just straightforward, who is Odysseus and, who is Zeus and things like that. 50 to 100 points. They probably won't even take the whole class time. And then there's a final project, which is worth about 1/3 of the points. And I break it down this way. Give you points for different parts of it. So there are 10 points for choosing a topic, 24 a little short essay on the topic. Those are due weeks 8 and 9. Sit down with me and discuss your topic on week 13. You'll give a final presentation about your topic. It only lasts 5 minutes. That's week 15. And then your final paper, 7 to 9 pages. That will be turned in on finals week. So that adds up to 200 points, but that gives you a way to go through and sort of work up to writing the paper and get you going on it. Grading, yes, the Kraken. Well, actually, it's a standard curve. It's not too bad. Uh, this is as hard as the curve could be. So you can check that out. Basically 190, 80, 70, 60 for the curve with some little, subtleties for B pluses and B minuses, etc. However, I do have the option of making the curve easier. So depending how well people do in the class, I might make it a little easier, and then it would be not as tough as this. But I won't make it any harder than this. So if you get 93% of the points in the class, you've got an A, no matter what. Well, also, you're not competing against each other. Everyone can get an A. So I really encourage you to work together. There might be a group who, several students who want to work on Greek mythology or Native American mythology or Chinese mythology or African mythology, whatever it might be. You're welcome to do that, and I encourage you to, again, to help each other out. Blackboard is very important. You need to get into Blackboard and use it in order to be successful with this class. Your syllabus is there, a schedule for all the classes. Your grades are there. There's a special tool in there that shows you where your grades are at and how you're doing on each and every assignment. Some quizzes and things will be done on Blackboard itself. There will be class materials, and by that, little videos and pictures, and there will be a folder for every chapter. So there'll be lots and lots of folders for you, and each chapter will have materials about the lectures and the material. You need to get on Blackboard right away. Read the syllabus, check out the schedule, look in the folders, and see where the My Grades tool is. Who am I? Well, am I one of these guys here? They're horrible beasts or fierce people or Zeus? Absolutely not. This is me and my wife. I got my PhD in linguistics from UCLA in 1999. I primarily teach Nez Perce language here at Lewis Clark State College, but I also teach mythology, folklore, the Bible as literature, linguistics, and the history of English. Who are you? Are you like EO or Andromeda or one of these characters here? I guess we'll find out. It's hard not to identify yourself with the individuals in these myths, and that's as it should be. Couple other things. Sometimes people get really stressed out when we talk about mythology and religion. Remember that a myth is a traditional narrative that is used as a designation of reality. So even if science goes against what's in a myth, that myth might be really important to you, part of your foundation of your religious beliefs. That doesn't mean that, when we use the word myth, we mean it's a false story. Myths are really about deeper realities of human condition and, in some cases, spirituality. So, as Northrop Frye said, stories of mythology are often charged with a special seriousness and importance. So we're going to respect our religious beliefs, and I'm not going to come out and overtly and challenge your religious beliefs just for the sake of doing that. Your religious and other beliefs may be challenged by what you're in here, and that's just part of a college education. If you're getting an education at college and your beliefs and ideas are not challenged, then something's wrong, because you all need to be challenged, because no one has the whole answer. So that's other aspects that we will hit are science, theology and philosophy, history and archaeology, sociology. Be sure and read the materials in Chapter 1 for the lecture on January 23rd, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Bye.